Hi guys, this is for Terry. He's accused me of being a pack mule and I resent that. Only joking. Don't wear a fanny pouch, but I just did this for the point of the exercise. This is my SOTA setup. Total weight here, mast, end fed halfway, 40 meters, 20 meters, 17, 15, 10 meters, horizontal below 1 to 1.3 is 1.4 kilograms. So yeah, let's start off with the mast. I use a PVC pipe, basically because this protects the mast more than anything else, but it's quite simple to take the PVC pipe, hammer it into the ground. That's going to go a lot further in, but for the sake of the exercise this afternoon, I'm going to do that. You then take your carbon 6, shove in the PVC pipe, and she stands up quite merrily. If you can't hammer it in the ground and you're on the summit, SOTA, you can just wedge it in between the rocks and have it held up there. To date, I've never needed to use this on with guy ropes. These top two elements here, that's about, what was that, about half a meter? Call it half a meter. They're effectively useless. So most of my antennas will sit on the top of the third, on top of the third rung. My end fed halfway can sit on top of the second one. Just to give you an idea of what this carbon 6 is really like, it is fantastic, very simple to set up. It weighs 311 grams, and where am I here? Just for your own personal satisfaction, is that thumb and forefinger? I'm holding it horizontally. Not sure if you can see that up there, but yeah, two fingers holding horizontally, that's how light it is. I am a huge fan of this mast, and I bought it about 15 minutes after I walked back into the house, having lugged a 12 meter spider beam up a mountain. Not sure if you can see that, but that's the thinnest top and second segment. It is carbon fiber, so that's the mast setup. Inside here I have my end fed halfway. I've got two to show you today. Just grab my crib sheet so I've got more weights and measures here. So this is my end fed halfway, and it has a BNC, it's built around a BNC, so that plugs directly into the radio. This is for counterpoise, T50 43 toroids, two of them, and 49:1 unun. I can replace the radiating element quite easily, and there is strain relief on that side. So you use a strain relief against something, plug that in the radio, hold the radio, and you're talking as you go. Cut out a credit card and use this as a trap for 17 meters. So the wire is approximately 19.5 meters long. This weighs 172 grams, and that is resonant below 1 to 1.3 on 40, 20, 17, 15 and 10. Honestly, I think the trap wasn't a brilliant idea and I should have gone with a link. Next thing, I've got a crib sheet, laminate crib sheet of all my frequencies from and to, QRP center and calling frequencies, as well as emergency side of life. I think that is a necessity, just because, you know, task overloading, you tend to make some small little whoopsies. Here I've got the wire cable and to plug into the FX4CR and 18650 cells. BNC Anderson connectors. Now realistically you could terminate that in the XT60 and cut out this cable altogether. I don't think that's going to be a problem with a lithium ion 18650 battery cell. Made this padded case myself, weighs 47 grams, it's quite useful. Transceiver weighs 445 grams. Last thing I've got inside here is a head torch. So in reality, I can be up on the air with this, like so, quite quickly, very quickly in fact, and the total weight of this is peanuts. I will work it all out for you. I've forgotten off the top of my head, we can add it up some other time. I'll edit it in the comments. What I've done is I've actually got an antenna set up over here, just have this on for kicks and giggles. R2 BDQ Golf 4 Fox Sugar X-ray. You've got a fantastic signal booming through your 5.9 plus 10, 5.9 plus 10. A correction on the call sign. I am Golf 4 Foxtrot Sierra X-ray, Germany 4 Florida Santiago X-ray. The name here, Victor, is Graham, Golf Romeo Alpha Hotel Alpha Mike. Graham. QSL?
QSL, Graham, no problem. I'm sorry. X-ray, Roger, I copy, no problem. Okay, this is no power, 2 element Yagi for you, and 100 watts, 100 watts for you. Transceiver, yes.
Roger, I've got all of that 100%. This is 20 whiskey, 20 whiskey, Foxtrot X-ray 4 Charlie Romeo transceiver, and I'm going through a delta loop at about, the bottom is about 5 meters high. The delta loop 5 meters high. Golf 4 Fox Sugar X-ray.
Okay, Golf 4 Foxtrot Sierra X-ray, Romeo 2 Golf Delta Quebec, very good radio. To you, my friend, no problem. At this moment you are seeing 5x9 plus 5 dB, very good USB. Thank you very much for your contact. Good luck, good years, and hope to meet you again, my friend. Спасибо, до свидания. Goodbye.
Romeo 2 Golf Delta Quebec, Dos Vidania Golf 4 Fox Sugar X-ray 73.
До свидания, спасибо.
VHF handheld. If you're doing a social summit, you can pick up some 2 meters, 70 centimeters maybe. Slim Jim, hang this off the mast, plug it in the bottom, and you've got yourself a decent antenna. That's actually very resonant. If you're going to be doing SOTA, recommend you take a Baofeng. You don't care if you lose it, break it, or drop it up there. If you drop the ante a little bit, you'll find this useful. Microphone. You don't need one. You can use the RIT button as a push to talk on the transceiver, but it's nice to sort of have that as an accessory as well. We've also got a slightly bigger, this is a FT140-43 toroid, and the yellow is a counterpoise wire, and the green is a radiating wire. And in the center of it, I use these little PVC cutouts. So that slides along the length of the wire, and then you've got a hole diagonally that you slide over the top of the mast. And that is what gets my end-fed half wave up in the air. Just to sort of go through it for the point. The exercise, that sticks through there, pull them through, and it sits on top of the third element or segment. So that's how my antenna, and this is the 21700 5000 milliamp hour 4-pack wired directly into an XT60. Lithium ion, not lithium polymer, so you don't have that massive shunt of power coming through which has been frying the boards. RG174 coax with a choke on one end. So you can put this against the radio, and then you've got a quarter wavelength on 40 meters to be used as a counterpoise, or you can put this against the antenna like a vertical or a dipole, and you're choked off from there. So I find that very useful. I'm using RG174, not 316. Arguably 316 is better, but for the price I don't see it myself. Next thing you've got to have headphones. Don't know what they weigh. Negligible, but this is a case so that if you've got driving wrist and rain, you can stick it under like that. Alternatively, stick on top of the transceiver. You can still see everything. You can still hear. If you've got headphones in, you'll hear perfectly adequate. So that pretty much covers everything. My hiking weight with the radio in here and the mast, the lightweight version, is 1.4 kilograms. That's a realistic hiking weight for everything.